Isaacs is joining me from Jerusalem. Lauren, welcome to the show. What I want to understand is what exactly happened at that point in the evening. You must be with your family. What kind of sirens were heard? How much time did you have before the missiles hit the ground?
Thank you for having me. I was in Tel Aviv last night, actually at an October 7th memorial event. As you know, we're nearing 1 year since the horrific October 7th terrorist attack against Israel. So I was at an event where family members were speaking about the loved ones they lost on October 7th here in Israel. And the sirens went off at 7:30, and we got home front command orders to go into our safe spaces, our bomb shelters, our protected areas, either underground or somewhere that's missile proof, because Iran had launched over 180 ballistic missiles at Israel. So we ended up having to stay in the bomb shelter for an hour, just over an hour, and the sirens were constant. The booms overhead were very, very loud and intense because all the rockets, all the missiles were overhead and they were being intercepted above us. And thank God we were safe. There were no injuries where I was. I was in the bomb shelter most of the evening.
What do you think happens here on? Is there an uneasy calm? Is there a plan B that you think the government has? Because do you think that Israel may take a step back, let the tensions ease, or do you see an escalation in this?
I think Iran has deliberately put Israel in a situation yet again where there needs to be an escalation. There's no other option. No country on earth would tolerate its civilian population, its citizens, having 180 ballistic missiles launched at it, all 10 million people being in shelters all night, and not do anything in retaliation, not do anything in defense of its nation, in defense of its people. So I think Iran has deliberately put Israel in a situation yet again where they and their proxies are forcing Israel to act, which will in turn escalate the region as a direct result of Iran and its terrorist proxies.
Lauren, one more question. Speak to me as an Israeli. What do you think is the feeling among the people? Are they in fear? Are they resilient? Are they saying they are united in this, that they'll fight back? Do they want the war to end right away? What is the sentiment basically among the people? Because rushing to the safe room, staying there, and this could continue for days, already happening over the year. What is the sentiment on the ground?
Well, thank God the Israeli people are the most resilient people on earth. And we very much want the war to end. Of course, nobody wants war, nobody wants death or violence. However, we want it to end in absolute victory for our nations, for the good people of the world, for Israel and its allies, for peace in the region. In order for the war to end, we need to destroy the terrorist axis, the terrorist entities that are threatening the democratic people, the innocent civilians, Israeli, Jewish, and other lives in Israel in the region. We want the war to end, but we want the war to be won in order for it to end successfully and for us to protect ourselves and the region. But we haven't lost faith. We did very, very well against tonight, and we will continue to do so as needed.
That's definitely an incredible spirit speaking, and looks like it's more common in Israel there at this point. Lauren, tell me this. What about the precautionary measures? Because 100 to 200 ballistic missiles, it's very difficult to even evade this for any nation, even in modern times. Yet Israel has done it for now with the dome system. There are safe rooms. Is there a pattern that people in Israel follow, that you know that there will be the government with the dome system and defense system, but people have to follow a certain procedure? How do you know it's time to rush to a safe room?
Absolutely. We follow the home front command directives.
Okay.
We follow the Army's commands and the police. And we have these systems. There are loud sirens that go off all over the country when there's incoming rockets or missiles, drones, or threats above us. Everybody rushes to their bomb shelters. Everybody rushes to their safe rooms. We protect ourselves. We protect our children. We also get text, nationwide emergency alerts on our phones that tell us when we need to go inside and protect ourselves. And then we rush for safety, and we do not come out until the home front command, until the Army tells us it is safe to do so. The citizens are very used to this. It's been happening every day for 362 days since the start of this war, since the start when Hamas launched this war against us. So we are very used to it by now.